MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, number 7. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Story brings it in. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Designated hitter, David Dahl.
And that misses, ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. In there, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Dahl rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blankman now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And he is in there. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And Here's Kendrys Morales. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Designated hitter.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Throw into second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Runner at second here with one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. On the ground up the middle, gloved by Bogaerts. No problem here, one away. In is Gerardo Parra. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy Devon Travis. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Travis.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. He singled his last time up. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first. There is Desmond, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Striding in once again, David Dahl. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first.
The shortstop,
Trevor Story comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready for another chance. Number 7 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 7.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. LeMahieu on to first, and they turn the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Gonzalez.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Line drive to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Gonzalez is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Designated hitter,
David Dahl is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Shortstop,
Trevor Story is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Joe Biagini answers the call from the and here in the 4th as
number
3 runs already home here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Jones is there, makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pilar. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Ready once again, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line. So pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Throw won't get him. Digging in and looking for more. Number 7. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward right center, and this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And both runners are home as they're right back in the ball game now at 5.
Designated hitter, Kendrys.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Parra moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let the... Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Oh, forget about this one. Bowie. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. Digging in to try it again. Gerardo Parra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Smoke toward third. Drury has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It was a walk in his last trip. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Salvador Perez.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Brendan Drury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Desmond ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Oberg. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Into the box now, Trevor Story. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Adam Jones.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 7. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Striding in, Xander Bogarts. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. So digging in now, Kendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, a base hit. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Billy McKinney will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 86.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. To third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
The center fielder, number 19.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gonzalez.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man go.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-1 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game. Into the box, Ian Desmond. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Al Albuquerque answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
On to first, and talk about doing the job. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit to short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. Now at the plate, Devin Travis, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this.